Hey ladies and gents, it's Wiz coming to you with a review of the Mythic Legion's Xylona figure. Alright, and here is the bio. Xylona. One of the 4 legendary beasts that destroyed and decimated the unholy evils that once plagued ancient Mythoss. Xylona now serves as a symbol of hope to her flock. Wielding the Silverchord, a staghorn longbow able to fire magically charged elemental arrows, Xylona's elegant use of deadly force was much feared in battle. Once order was restored, her namesake army, Xylona's flock, pledged to carry her legacy forward in the wake of her disappearance. So, have you seen Xylona? Missing. Reward. No. She is a dear deity. And this was one of the figures that I had my doubts about, to tell you the truth. When I first saw the sculpt, especially the face, I was like, is this a lamb? Is this a cow? Is this a deer? It's white, so it's kind of, reminiscent of a lamb. It's got a thin face and huge antlers, sort of like antlers, but much more elaborate than any antler I've ever seen. So is it a deer or is it a cow? Because it looked a little reminiscent of a young calf, but what she is a goddess. Okay? And a must-have figure, I think, because she came out wonderfully, head to toe, beautiful. And also, who doesn't want the 4 gods that lead the factions or inspire the factions? We already have the eagle, Etheron, right? And I think the others are a bear and a lion, maybe. And I'm really anxious to get my hands on those, but for the time being we have this delicate but deadly beautiful kick-ass female anthro warrior. Let me show you a little bit about what makes her so special. She has a skirt, and it's shiny material on one side and then a little bit less shiny on the other, so you need to decide which side to go with when you put her skirt on. I went with the shiny just because I thought it popped a little more, and it went real well with the loincloth here. She's very sort of naturey, for lack of a better term, with her greens and her hooves, and obviously being a woodland animal of sorts. The metallic greens are beautiful. The golds, really give her a regal touch. She's got this new neck piece, which I haven't seen on any other figures. And her bodice, or, I don't know, battle bra or whatever the heck it is like 2 leaves. She's a mammal, so she has mammaries. And then, wow, look at all these weapons, man. Some new weapons that we haven't seen before. She comes with the quiver of arrows, obviously, because she's got that magic fantastical bow. And the way I slip the quiver on is I just slip it on here on the back of the adapter. She comes with the 3 adapters, just like all the other figures. She comes with this sort of 2-bladed battle scythe type thing that comes apart. Trust me, it comes apart. It was apart before, but it's on there pretty tight right now. Hold on. Yeah, so she can hold it in one hand or 2 hands, or she can hold it separately in 2 hands, and everything's so nicely color coordinated with her, right? There is a little bit of difference here because she has a furry neck and a furry face, but not a furry body. But it's nothing that's too glaring to me. And since she's a god, who says she can't be the deer equivalent of a minotaur, right? Half female, with her, with the feminine body, and then half deer with the hooves and the neck and the head, right? So that's just one of her weapons. There's many ways for her to take you out. I've already shown you the quiver, but then she also has this super duper kick-ass sword, gold, and just a beautiful weapon, not beautifully designed, obviously intricately sculpted, sharp. You can probably draw blood with it. And then the gold is, just pops, especially with the metallic green, and it goes with all the other color coordinated colors. Look, she even has a little bit of, I think, sort of a lavender in there with the green and the gold, and then she's got this sort of metallic teal. She just really, also here on the bracers, nice paint details and paint work. And she comes with the weapons belt, which I've used to hold the stag longbow. Get that out because this is a... Wait. And you know what? She came with an arrow. Which, where? I'm not sure where I put that. But anyway, I don't seem to have that arrow handy, but it knocks right here in the longbow, and the longbow has a elastic string, so she can hold on to that, and I think that's sort of her signature weapon, which made her such a fierce and deadly fighter. When it came to the battle with the great ancient evils. Obviously, I think this longbow was created for her, or as her signature weapon, because it's reminiscent of antlers or deer horns as well. It's a nice weapon. I don't know where I put that arrow, but I'm sure I'll find it. You've seen it before in other reviews. But yeah, it knocks there on that. Okay, so let's see, other thoughts. Here's the removable adapter. So you can see that long neck piece there. So yeah, quite a lot of weapons. And deer are in reality the deadliest animals as far as taking out humans. Mostly because they grow bored and decide to commit suicide by running out into the middle of the road and throwing themselves through car windows and killing people that way. But yeah, deer, I think, kill more humans than any other animal, and I think after that, if my facts are correct, hippopotamuses, and then after that, crocodiles, because hippopotamuses are nasty, ornery creatures. But of course, nobody kills as many humans as deer do. Okay. That's it. Like I said, I wish I had her arrow, and I wish I know where it went. But she's got so many accessories that I seem to have misplaced it. Like I said, there are only 4 gods as far as I know in Mythos. So since she's one of them, that this is a must get, at least in my book. And then, because I'm sure they will play. They have played a very important role in the history of Mythos, and maybe they'll come back and lead their factions in some ultimate battle or something. All right, so that's Xylona. Beautiful, regal, and a very, very nice addition to the Mythic Legions universe. Is Wiz signing out.